What's good, everyone? Welcome to Sun4U Radio.
What
I'm
is up, people? This is your KK and
Leroy. Okay, so first of all, let's do a little bit of introduction and introduce ourselves. Like he said, my name is Leroy, and
I'm Kishan Kumar. People call me KK. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So we're both
RJKK on the floor. Okay.
yeah. So basically, we're both new to Sunway Radio. Yeah, it's our second time recording.
Yeah, technically our second time.
Yeah. So last time, what did you talk about?
Sports.
Sports. Yeah,
What
he's a
about
sports
you?
guy. I talked about music actually with Damien, which was quite fun because I love music. But if you wanna,
That's a very cool topic though.
yeah. If you wanna hear more about that, you can just go check the previous episodes.
Sun4U radio station.
Yeah, on Spotify and also on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, man. What are you studying actually?
I'm currently doing my foundation in arts.
Foundation.
I did my ACCA previously, and this is sort of my second course. Whoever has heard or listened to our previous episode, they would have known it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I just met today, so
Yeah.
have to introduce each other.
And how about you, man? What are you doing?
Business analytics.
Okay.
So a lot of numbers
year?
and stuff. No, actually, second year.
Second year.
Second year. I'm in
that's
my
cool.
fifth semester right now, but short semester. I have only one subject this semester, so it's quite chill.
Oh my god.
It's like
that
Malay-
sounds like heaven, bro.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
yeah, I believe like.
I'm suffering with 5 subjects now.
Do you
Yeah.
have short semester or what?
Now, this semester is like quite long semester.
Like when did you start?
Last September 2022.
You started in September.
Yeah.
So you didn't have like holidays?
We did had like 1 month break.
Oh yeah, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
I
That's
mean,
fine. Yeah. So-
That's like a short sem, so yeah.
yeah, I only have 2 subjects. Like when is it? Like Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. So
That-
it's quite chill. I'm doing Malaysian
Still
studies.
cool, man.
yeah. Are you from Malaysia actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
How
so
about you, bro?
I'm from Seychelles.
Oh, right. Nice meeting you, man.
Yeah. You know where Seychelles is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's
Why not?
that's rare, man.
Alright.
Usually when I like say like I'm from Seychelles, everyone's like, "Where is that?" So I have to like go on
Explain
Google,
to-
show, and
oh.
explain the whole thing. So it's
I got it. Like
Yeah.
most of them, yeah.
yeah. So
maybe I'm quite good at geography, bro.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
he's smart.
So, no, come on.
Yeah, okay. So
Mhm.
yeah, man, let's
Yeah.
get started with today's topic. In fact, as you can see, it's self-esteem and self-confidence. Yeah,
Basically self-development, right? Like that's what we're about to
yeah, we're gonna
jump into. Yeah.
we're gonna be talking about self-esteem and basically the
Yeah.
whole thing. Talk about our personal experience and some pointers based on our own experience, what we think would be helpful, and how to just
I really hope that those might be helpful. to
Yeah,
those who
yeah,
are listening.
if you're
Yeah,
listening,
right,
yeah.
guys.
yeah.
So
So it could be something that helps
Yeah.
you in the future or whatever if you're going through something. We're not experts, but we've had experiences, and it's just a way for us to project the stuff that we've
Makes
learned.
sense.
Yeah, so we'll
So-
just go into a short break, and then when we come back, we'll just get started with the thing.
And
Okay.
let's get
Okay.
started, bro.
See you guys soon. Okay.
Welcome back, people. So let's start with self-esteem and self-confidence for today's topic. So Leroy, what is self-esteem and self-confidence in your point of view? What is your takeaway from this particular topic that's been shown?
Yeah, well, for me is having like strong belief in yourself. It might not technically be super strong, it's a process basically, in my opinion. So it's just believing in yourself, having like, that knowledge that what you're doing is worth something, and that, just believe in yourself. I guess that's basically what self-esteem is: believing in yourself, having a positive attitude towards the stuff that you're doing in life. And
No, I do completely agree with you, because I mean, at the end of the day, that's like more of standing on your own feet sort of thing, like,
yeah, basically,
without like depending or relying on how to say the external factors.
yeah, definitely
You can say that, right?
yeah, okay, yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
So what are some of your personal experience with self-confidence and self-esteem?
Like how I'm hosting this show right now.
Okay, so you're struggling with that.
No, I mean, a bit here and there, but honestly, self-confidence, my experience, I've come up with lots of instances,
Yeah,
like for example, such as academic or sports.
yeah, okay.
Maybe especially sports, when you are in a team, like a proper team. Like I'm, as I've mentioned earlier in my earlier episodes, I'm an active like taekwondo participant. Yeah,
Taekwondo?
yeah, taekwondo.
I thought
yeah.
you said you did football, right?
Yeah. Football is
Damn,
also
so-
there, but I
oh,
mean,
damn,
not
bro.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where I think I'm molded into like a confident person, maybe like with higher self-esteem and yeah.
Oh, so before that,
Excuse
how
me.
was your experience before that? Like when you first started, like.
Okay, honestly, I've always been trained to talk like since I was small.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm having some bad cough.
COVID-19.
Yeah, come on. So yeah, I mean, like since small, I've been trained to talk, and I used to do lots of stage shows actually. Like
Oh, so
or
you
public
experienced in this
speaking,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, damn, bro.
So-
okay, man.
so every
Okay,
time
see.
I like go on the stage, so I have to be like confident to talk out. I
Okay,
can't be
okay.
like
So you're programmed.
Yeah, you can say that,
Yeah.
but as I grew up, I realized that that's not the only thing which self-confidence comes from. Like it also like comes from the way you dress up, the way you are carrying
Definitely,
yourself in a
definitely.
public. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So all those like comes into this self-esteem and self-confidence topic. How one carries themselves in public
Yeah.
or
yeah.
even in private.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a general thing. So
Yeah.
myself, since small, I also did a lot of sports actually. So I did athletics. So and public speaking also. So
Oh.
we kind of
What's
had
up,
the
man?
same.
Welcome to the club, bro.
So we kind of had the same kind of experience, I could see. But when I reached actually secondary,
Okay.
it got really, really tough to like be confident in myself. Cause
What happened?
yeah,
Come
actually,
Let's
let's
roll
not
the
get,
BGM. Dun, 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 dun.
let's not get too personal. Yeah. So basically, the thing was, when you're in secondary, you're like 15, 16 is when you go to puberty and stuff.
When we are quite dumb,
Yeah,
you know,
man, yeah,
technically.
And I was kind of like a late bloomer. So when everyone started getting tall, getting, bigger, had a, lower tone voice, I was like left far behind. So I was like usually the small guy. And
Okay.
so
this is physically.
yeah, in general, it was general. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So it kind of affected me, like how I look at myself. So
Mm.
when it came to sports and stuff, I kind of found myself like lacking a bit behind. And,
Okay.
when I speak, I'm not as confident as everybody else.
Mhm.
So that kind of like had a very, very big impact on how I looked at myself.
Mhm.
It took some time, eventually like a couple of years later, I finally like grew and stuff, but it was still like the it was gone. Like I had barely any confidence in myself, and I struggled to do a lot of things. I kind of stopped doing sports in general. I just focused on my studies, and
Right.
it took a long time for me to like.
Do you still remember the time that you broke those barriers? Like, do you still remember at which point? What is your trigger point where you came up with like this self-confidence or higher self-esteem?
Well, I think it was around 2020
What
2020 when COVID.
So
COVID.
what incident like made you realize
Man,
that?
so I
alright,
went
yeah,
on
I'm like equally good.
Yeah.
I mean, like what incident like made
Yeah.
you feel?
So it was a whole journey, I could say. So when was COVID,
Uh-huh.
I basically changed everything about my life.
Okay.
I went, you know how everyone in, in the lockdown era started
Yeah, I
you know,
mean that's
working
like
out, doing this and that. So I changed my diet completely. I like stopped eating processed food, stopped
my
eating like meat that was like, bad stuff, and
that's a
I
great
went-
discipline. There.
yeah, I went on like a pescatarian
Mm-hmm.
like diet. So I ate only fish, vegetables, fruits every single day. I
Okay.
exercised. I did deep breathing exercise, and after that, I enrolled in it was basically a SNYA, which is Seychelles National Youth Assembly,
Okay.
and basically I got a platform for me to talk about my ideas and stuff that I want to help the youth in,
Oh.
and
That's great, brother.
yeah,
That's
yeah, and
really-
I got a voice. Like I used my voice, and the more I spoke, the more like people were like impressed by the stuff that I brought forward, and they were like,
Mhm.
you know what, you're kind of good at this, So I was like, I'll just build upon that, and slowly, I gained confidence in myself more. I started, going to gym, doing sports and stuff, and here and there, there are moments whereby I get little flashes of doubting myself and stuff, but
But that's like a great way to break one's barrier. Actually.
yeah, it was
I
a
think
process.
for our listeners here, like they can like be
Yeah.
inspired with this particular story. And I'm really like honored to sit with you at this point of time, brother.
Oh man, thanks. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff. We
Yeah.
haven't gotten to the greedy details of how to help, but we'll get there eventually.
Mhm.
That was just like a quick overview of how it went. But
Mhm.
yeah, man, COVID helped me a lot. It was a messy era, but in general, I got time to reflect on a lot of stuff. I'm still young. I had to stop stressing myself about a lot of stuff. Just live in the moment and
Makes sense, man. Like
build
most of
myself
them,
up.
they fail to live in the present. They are always worried about future, or they're stuck in the past, right?
Actually, I'm still
Yeah.
struggling with the living in the moment.
Same.
It's difficult, especially when you're in school, man, because you have to always focus on the future when you're
There's
in
this
school.
thing where like people say like you only live once, right? YOLO,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, man.
it's only one life, and it depends on how we bring the life forward, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
When
So-
COVID, honestly, right, that also helped me as well.
Really?
Like for me, it's like personally, COVID was a big relief. It was a big break. I was continuously working before like COVID. Like I was working in in sense that academically or even like
Yeah.
financially every way. So I was like keep running here and there.
Yeah.
But when COVID like comes and the lockdown was there, I see COVID as a big break, a big relief.
Yeah. It
Like,
was it was like that for a lot of people, man.
COVID sort of like protected my mental peace at that point of time.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
In order for me to rebuild myself, rebuild the
Mhm.
confidence and the self-esteem.
Yeah, I fully understand you. So, why do you think, like, in general, people struggle with self-esteem?
As you said, like most of them, they are like not satisfied with their physical appearance. Like
It's physical appearance.
like
Okay,
that
yeah.
would be something that would be disturbing them. Like generally what I've heard like from people, right?
Mhm.
They would be always like comparing themselves with others. That's the worst part that one can do in my point of view, because one should never compare themselves with others, because everyone has their own pathway, their own
Yeah.
life, right? Like to live. So that's like the biggest issue I see here. Not only physically, even mentally. Like some people, when they see someone else doing
Yeah.
better than them, they feel smaller than them. You know what I mean, right, bro?
Yeah.
So,
I fully understand.
That part like sort of should stop in the society. Like we should live our own life and focus to try forward, like
Yeah.
rather than comparing ourselves with others.
Okay, I actually have a question on this.
Mhm.
So, the whole point of like the whole issue of self-esteem and self-confidence has been something that has been talked about a lot lately. I don't know if it was like a big thing before we were born, but people like in the past, they don't seem to be too bothered about like mental health or like your self-esteem, how you look at yourself. They just go out there and do the stuff. So have you had any instances where you've talked to someone that was like maybe older than us and they've struggled with self-confidence and stuff?
Actually, like those people that you've mentioned, actually they are like pre-programmed back then, as what you said, right? Like they are like programmed to live their life. This is how you're gonna eat. This is how you're gonna live. This is how you're gonna end up in the future. Like they have their own like pathway, their own line to focus on, and they didn't have much exposure
Yeah.
That's what I
okay.
believe in.
Yeah. I
The
fully-
exposure part is not there, and that era, like maybe the 90s or 80s, right?
Yeah.
That's not like the digital era. Like that's not like
Yeah. So.
people back then, they don't really care about anything. They even get married like way younger. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
in their 15, they are like married and they are a mom. So that mentality, that stereotypical mentality, sort of, I would say, like they are pre-programmed, and the exposure was like really really less at that point of time. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I think I agree. I guess I've never really had an opinion on the matter itself. It's just something that I ponder on, I
Okay.
guess, to check, because they don't really prioritize the
Mm-hmm.
concept of mental health. Even back home, whereby in the SNYA thing that I was talking
Okay.
about earlier, I had to try and push forward the idea of helping, like, mental health, like pushing forward the idea of putting more, like, what's the word? My brain went dead suddenly. Yeah, just,
Feeding
help-
the idea.
yeah, just improving how mental health is like help in the whole country as itself, because a lot of people, man, bro, it's crazy how much people my age and younger than struggle with self-confidence and self-esteem. So it's not like
Depression.
the whole spectrum of mental health is very, very big, and it's difficult to talk to it with someone that's older.
Mhm.
Based on personal experience, because to them, I guess everything is 1 + 1 = 2, and it's
Yeah.
very simple. It's very simple.
That stigma
It's
is
black
like,
and white. Yeah, it's black and white. So
And they feel they're always right at certain point because of the age gap, maybe.
yeah, it's a difference in age
Based
gap.
on
So
the experience as
you know
well,
what?
yeah.
Maybe there will come a time whereby we're grown and we'll see
Yeah.
things differently. And
Yeah, maybe.
yeah. The world is continuously evolving. This, society is
I
different.
think in another 10 more
Yeah.
years, there would be a whole different era. Like
Yeah. There's something that we're probably
Yeah.
oblivious to right now.
AI
that
will be
someone's gonna-
controlling everything.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's already controlling.
yeah. So I guess that's the whole concept of it.
Yeah,
So,
makes sense, man.
Yeah. So we'll come back after a short break. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll talk to you guys a little bit more. See you guys
So-
soon.
Chill, guys.
All right.
This is
Okay, so welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, babes.
Yeah,
It's your RJ KK and RJ Leroy here.
Yeah, so we're gonna go a little bit off script for a moment because KK doesn't know what ChatGPT
Oh,
is.
come on, bro.
He doesn't know what ChatGPT is.
You know, I'm still
Come
discovering
on,
the AI
bro,
world.
man. You're a uni student.
Oh man.
Come on,
okay, that's
man.
embarrassing though.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
ChatGPT, like talk about ChatGPT, Leroy. Like what is it exactly and what does it do to help?
We're not even supposed to be talking about.
I don't know. You just give a brief introduction.
Okay, yeah, okay. So a little bit off script.
Maybe to me, maybe yeah.
Yeah, ChatGPT is basically an AI, artificial intelligence, whereby it's a website whereby you can ask it anything and it'll generate an answer based on like data online and everything. It's quite cool. So if you have like small questions for class, you can just type it in and it's very simple and you get a lot of answers. And also, he doesn't know what Hogwarts Legacy is.
Oh, bro, come on.
The biggest.
Okay. Hogwarts Legacy. I thought it's like some Harry Potter thing, man. I didn't know it was a game though.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
not exactly.
Yeah, it's in the Harry Potter world, but bro doesn't know
Okay,
what's
fine.
going on in the world.
I'll be playing Hogwarts Legacy every day after this. Okay, all right. Let me get that from Steve.
Okay,
Yeah. All right.
okay. So let's go back on topic right
All right.
now. Yeah. So the next part we'll be talking about, has social media affected self-confidence and
come on,
how we look at ourselves.
Come on, social media. Come on. I'm a person who's like not active on social medias. I mean, like I use it for like certain purposes, like certain motives, but not exactly to what people are doing out there. Like, have you come across Twitter? Twitter is like
I use Twitter every
it's
day,
like
man.
it's like a space where everyone started to rant, like
Yeah.
ranting bullshits, honestly, right? Okay, censor that part. But honestly, man, come on.
Excuse the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the language, but technically on Twitter, people are ranting like nonsense stuff. Like most of them, it became a ranting platform rather than an informative platform. It was used to be once, but
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
I saw something once that someone said Twitter is basically the thoughts that we think, and we're not supposed to say anything, so we just write it down and put it on Twitter.
So
So
all this taboo topic and all, right?
yeah.
For that it's fine. It's fine about that. But bringing out your personal life onto social media,
Yeah, it's a general thing. Social media is basically a blessing and a curse. So I find that Instagram is a main one whereby it affects your self-confidence, because you're seeing people post their lives. It might be, luxury, their body, whatever it is.
Exactly.
And you end up comparing yourself to that, and that's like a big thing. And
Instagram is all about flexing, bro. Like talking about Instagram, like most of them, they do like flaunt on Insta,
Yeah.
and
guilty.
I mean, coming with this self-confidence and self-esteem part, right? When one like sees others with those sort of like flaunting attitude, their self-confidence is like highly affected. That's what you said, yeah.
Yeah, but also what's interesting is I used to, let's talk about going back to COVID.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go back to COVID.
So I spent a long time, like a lot of time on Instagram. Like I was basically an Instagram junkie back then.
oh my God, brother.
I stopped about like a year ago.
Okay.
I started getting out of the the matrix.
Yeah.
But
The norms.
yeah. So I got down to real life now. I'm not
Okay.
using it as much, but you know, when you post a picture, there's a certain like, you know, like a dopamine, like a drive you get when people are like commenting on your post, and
Liking your post.
it gives you this false sense of security, I guess you could say, like whereby you think you have self-confidence in yourself because people are like commenting and saying, "Oh man, you look good, you look good, you look good." But once you get off Instagram, once you stop, you're basically back to real life. What are you confident about? It's not really real confidence, I guess you could say.
That's
So,
like a mirror, actually.
yeah. So, you know, it's not really something that comes from a genuine point. It's just like a facade, you can say. So basically, I would say that the whole thing of social media is a facade, and it just affects everyone's lives and stuff. So
I know there's this one app back then. I don't know where it went. Facebook, bro.
Facebook is still alive, man.
No, man. come
Facebook
on.
is still alive.
Not as alive as Instagram or Twitter at this point of time.
Actually,
right?
I would say that Facebook is for middle-aged people, right?
Yeah, makes
Like, it's
sense. And streamers as well.
Yeah,
Like,
and Instagram is for us. But slowly, Instagram will become the old people.
Like
Yeah,
you know,
for
we are
us.
growing up.
Yeah, basically, man.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be something else that's gonna be for young people and stuff. What is it called? Be Real or something?
Oh yeah, Be Real is like
That's
Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad.
I've only the moment I installed Be Real, I uninstalled the same day, bro.
I never installed it, man. I don't even know what it's about. I don't know what it's about.
Something like it's about like sharing your like it's a social platform as well, like
Yeah.
Instagram, but that's like with different interface maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. So you've never had like the struggle of finding it difficult to be confident in yourself because of Instagram or social
Yeah,
media.
as I told, like I'm not exactly a social media user, but nowadays I'm like handling my social media pretty well, I guess, because I'm into this digital production industry that I'm about to study.
Okay.
So in order for me to like pursue about like this mass communication, this and that, like I have to like handle my social media well, so that might be my portfolio.
Okay.
So for that sake, I'm currently like, you know, handling it pretty better than previously. Yeah.
Okay. So
Back then I was like dead, man. Like
So like in your world, what causes like esteem issues like in your world, since you're not really
on
Yes.
social media, like I mean like it depends, because I'm a people person. I do like interact with people on
also
a
it's
daily
not something
basis.
you really struggle with, I could say.
So okay, let's say for example, like let's come up with this sports, like take sports as an example, like when one performs good, like football, right?
Yeah.
Because back then, like back there at my place, football is being like one of the judgmental place where if you are good in football, you are considered good in everything. This sort of mentality, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like a very average player.
Okay.
So when I'm on the field, on the court, right? So at that point of time when my skills are not exactly as good as the strikers or the midfielders back there, right? So that's where the judgmental part comes in, and that's where the self-confidence, like, you know, got tarnished a bit.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. So how do you find it? Like, how do you deal with that? How do you deal? What's the process of? Do
Because
you like work more, or do you get up every day and be like, I want to be better. I want to be a better striker. I wanna
exactly.
Be a better
I'm a hardcore Liverpool fan, man.
Oh
You'll
my
never walk
goodness!
alone,
No,
brother,
man.
Yeah.
Throw it in the bin.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'm not going to talk about anything about this particular club here, bro. They are ruining my life at this point of time. They are the main reason for my self-confidence, self-esteem being low at this point of time. They are technically destroying my mental peace every day.
Yeah.
Well, recently they won, and that was a quite good game.
I don't
you know,
even
yeah.
watch football, man. I don't.
Oh, really?
I'm just
Okay.
teasing.
Oh, bro. Come on.
I just know
Everyone
they're
does
bad.
that.
I just know they're bad.
So yeah, I mean, what I do is like, of course, I do like upgrade my skills, like do train and everything. But besides, I have this like one route to escape this entire thing where I train myself to be better in, like, for example, let's say there are other sports or other medium, you know, that exist. So I try to be the best. Okay, let's say football is not exactly my thing, right? Like to play, like for example. So I'll find some other medium, and wherever I feel like I can excel, like, you know, be the best. So what I do divert my energy into that particular medium. Like for example, like let's say like speaking maybe, or like for example, let's talk about filmmaking maybe, or even like badminton. It's a different sports, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm good in badminton, where these people are not exactly in that particular medium.
Yeah.
So they would be like seeing me as, hey, wow, you're doing great there, man. Even
Yeah.
though you're not doing good here, you're doing great there.
Yeah, I
and that
understand.
particular thing, like, sort of boost our self-esteem and
Yeah,
self-confidence.
okay. Yeah. What's quite interesting is one way I find that has been helpful, or like I know is helpful
Okay.
to gain confidence
Mhm.
is finding something you're good at. So
Makes
okay,
sense.
so or a passion. Is it like for example, my bad. For example, if you're good at, let's say you're good at art. Okay, you're someone that's quiet, you're good at art. You start drawing more, eventually you're gonna see like progress and stuff.
Yeah.
So take it as like small stairs towards you going through something. So the more you do something, the more you're gonna see that it gets better, and the more you feel better about yourself.
The progress, yeah.
Yeah, so basically just work on what you find like is a passion of yours. Eventually the better you get at it, the more you'll be confident in yourself. Sorry, my brain is
It's
all
okay,
over the
it's okay,
place.
man. Just take your own
Yeah,
time,
man. I woke
Yeah.
up too early to
Oh, bro.
yeah, for class. But
Hey, man, I didn't
Yeah.
sleep, man. I
Yeah,
just
so-
got like 2 hours.
so the more you work
Mhm.
on something you're good at or you find passion in, the better you feel about yourself, and that's something that's really, really helpful. And I found that was helpful for me. So
Makes
I
sense.
love music. So if when I played the guitar every day, the better I got, the more confident I got. And I started playing for school. I started playing for like events and stuff. So I got more confident to get on stage. I got more confident to play in front of more and more people, and that transcended into my like personal life also.
It becomes like your kingdom and you rule the sort of. Yeah, you know,
yeah,
right?
you
What I
could
mean?
you
Yeah.
can say so. If there's something you find like you're good at, just practice more.
Mhm.
Even like get stuff, just practice more. Eventually you'll be able to project your confidence based on what you're doing out into the world, and that will
Yes.
transcend over into your personal life. And you'll just gain more self-confidence, self-esteem, and you'll be able to do more things. Because like getting into something new, like if you wanted to, let's put it this way, if you got your confidence in something, eventually if you put it like on a curve, it'll diminish. Like the more you do something, the less satisfaction you're gonna get. So if, for example, you're doing something every day, it will be like work. So your level of confidence might decrease eventually based on if you're doing the same thing. So you might want to start
Explore like
yeah,
different.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be something you're gonna find that is gonna be difficult to like jump into something new right away. So the first thing you're gonna have to do is like have a clear
Yeah.
mindset. So
Like a proper mindset.
yeah. So you clear your mind and you push through, because it's a comfort zone. Like if you're good at something, obviously you're gonna be in a comfort zone whereby it's gonna be easy for you to start something new. So
Mhm.
there is no comfort zone when you're trying to get into self-confidence. When you're trying to be confident, there is no such thing as a comfort zone, because
Yeah.
you're trying to get out of
Your
what you find like a comfort
You're gonna
zone.
like take up a challenge.
Yeah,
onto
so
you and-
basically it's
yeah.
going to be a challenge. Finding self-esteem, finding self-confidence is always going to be a challenge. So right now, if you're finding it hard to be confident in yourself, know that it's not like 1 + 1 = 2. It's not going to be something you wake up tomorrow, someone's going to give you a pill, you're going to be more confident in yourself. It's going to take time. It's something that's going to
You're
take
gonna build it from
yeah,
scratch.
yeah, you have to build it from scratch. It's gonna take a long time. And actually, when we take the break, we're gonna like dive into the different type of steps we can do to become more confident and
Yeah,
stuff.
I
now,
completely agree with you.
yeah,
about
yeah.
this,
So
yeah.
it's a process, and it's gonna be really, really hard. So,
it will take years for
Yeah,
you to like build something.
yeah, definitely.
to-
We're in an age right now whereby there's like a lot of information. And
Mm.
if I can suggest anything, like if I can just suggest something to you guys, if I'm not an expert, KK
I'm
is
not an expert either.
KK is not
Yeah.
an expert. We're just here, to shed some light. And if you're struggling with this, maybe this will help you. There's a lot of information out there, and I can suggest to you like a couple, like someone you can go listen to, like Jordan B. Peterson. Do you know who Jordan Peterson is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
he's a great like.
Yeah, the dude is really, really smart, and he's in some controversies here and there. But
Yeah, like
if you listen to the words he says, he's someone that can really.
he has points actually.
Yeah. He's a clinical psychologist, and listen to the guy speak. There's gonna be like things you're gonna learn about yourself. You're just gonna sit and reflect. Eventually,
And-
you will find like
you will feel good about it. And
Yeah.
I would like to recommend another a great speaker,
Yeah.
a great comedian as well, Steve Harvey. Like,
Oh my
he's-
goodness, bro.
he's like my all-time.
yeah, man,
Like,
same, man.
hey,
Oh,
come
let
on,
me
what
give
is
you a
up?
handshake. Let me give you a handshake.
Like Steve Harvey is everything, man.
bro, man.
Come on.
Yeah, man. Okay, man.
Like-
I forgot about. How could I forget
for me,
about?
for me, that's like my number one TED Talk sort of
Yeah, man.
guy.
Okay, man. Ask Steve on YouTube.
Yeah, Steve,
I've watched. I can pull up my YouTube right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's all red lies because I've
Like,
watched
big
everything.
fan, bro.
Yeah,
Big
man.
fan,
Yeah, man.
man.
He talks
Steve Harvey.
He talks about how you
Yeah.
can do like vision board and believing in this.
everything.
Yeah, bro,
about
man.
life,
Yeah, man.
about the way of living. Like,
Yeah, man.
oh my
there's,
God.
there's a lot of information out there. Like he said, Steve Harvey. If you want to get like into the specific part of his like the psychology aspect, Jordan Peterson is gonna be difficult to understand.
People do there's this controversy. Like he's people do claim him as a misogynist, right? At
Oh
a
yeah,
point.
let's not get that.
Okay,
Let's not go
I'm
there,
not,
let's not
I'm not
go
gonna
there.
go there. But
Yeah, but
it's
you know.
about this. You see,
Yeah, but-
even about the controversy, like the way he handles it, you can see the self-confidence and the self-esteem
Yeah.
in him as well.
Yeah,
Like,
the knowledge aspect. He
Yeah.
knows a lot of things, and
Yeah. You can't simply go and blabber stuff at into him.
So
You got to know what you're talking. Yeah.
he has a book called The 12 Rules of Life. If you
Yeah.
haven't read it, you can. It's a great book. Sorry. Yeah, it's a great book. And also Steve Harvey. You can actually watch the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. There's a lot of guys that come on there. And wait, let me check the name of the guy. He's very, very good. Give me. If-
No, take it.
yeah,
take it.
you-
No worries. Like,
yeah, you can talk
I-
here and
Yeah,
distract them for a while
for
I
me,
go
like,
up on Google.
okay. like, there are like lots of stories that I used to hear like in my daily life about this self-confidence, self-esteem part. Excuse me, I'm sorry about it.
Okay, so his name is David Goggins, basically. David Goggins.
David
and
Gorgon, like he's a podcast, like he has a YouTube channel as well, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I found him first on the Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah, this
podcast,
guy. Yeah. So basically, he talks about his struggle, how he struggled with self-confidence, how he viewed himself,
Excuse me.
how he struggled with his weight, and in the Navy and stuff. And
Mhm.
eventually, he built himself up to be like this marathon runner. I think he just ran a lot and became super fit.
And physically,
So,
yeah, very
Yeah, so he trained his mind first, and then he trained his body, and nothing could stop him after that. So
exactly.
if you want to know more about self-confidence and self-esteem, just research is there's a lot of information
Yeah,
out
keep
there.
going to what you like doing, like what you like.
Yeah,
to,
man.
divert your energy into.
Yeah,
like,
man, okay.
your
So,
passion.
We're gonna talk a little bit more about the specific parts of it after the small break.
Yeah.
So okay, see you guys soon.
Chill, yeah. Welcome back, Pip. This is RJKK and
Leroy. Okay, so reaching the end of the stream. Actually, this is our last
segment.
part. Last segment you can say, and we're gonna be giving some steps and how you can help yourself with
from what we have learned.
from
our
what
own
personal
lives,
experience and what we found to be helpful. What you guys can you can learn something from it. Okay, so the first step I talked a little bit about it earlier is self-care.
Yeah.
It's basic self-care. So everyone knows what self-care is. We all say we're practicing it, but are we really putting in the effort and doing it consistently? So it has to be a consistent.
Consistency is one of the main part in
you need to be
self-confidence.
You need to be consistent. So one of the first things is dieting.
Yeah,
you are what you put inside your body. So if you find yourself eating processed food, snacks, whatever, junk food, that's not going to help your mind. It's not going to help your body. So the worse your body is, the worse your mind is, because your mind is obviously a part of your body.
There's a saying, we are what we eat.
Exactly, we are what we eat. So basically change change your diet. I know it sounds like stupid in theory, but dieting helps your mind a lot. So changing what you eat every morning, what you eat in the afternoon, dinner, whatever it is going to be helpful towards you building yourself up. So eating more fruits, eating more
vitamins, there's this pyramid and the vitamin section,
definitely. And
that's help.
And definitely also what I know to be helpful is cutting out carbs. So eating less bread, whatever you can, what carbs are. So eating less carbs is good for your body. So eating more healthy fats,
protein,
more fruits, protein, basic stuff. So just do a little more research about that. Take care of your body is the first step towards achieving a healthy mind. So once you start eating healthier, then you're on the right path to...
Exactly. Your eating habit matters.
Yeah, your eating habit matters. So
secondly, I would like to talk about this self-care. I mean, self-care as well, but about the appearance, about how presentable you can be.
Definitely.
Dress well, carry yourself well.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Wear some good looking shirt maybe on you, with some good shoes or sneakers. You can
man.
get,
taking care of yourself,
be
look
presentable.
good,
that
feel
matters.
good. Definitely. Also, to all the guys out there, what's it called? Facial care? What's it?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh man, I forgot.
That's face mask, is it?
No, bro. Come on, man. You're proving
talking about COVID.
You're making me look bad. Wait. Oh no, I forgot the word. Oh man, I do it every day. You know what? Just take care of your face.
Take care of your face, use your face cleaners.
Buy a facial cleaner, buy an exfoliator, moisturize your face,
for girls,
floss, whatever. It's the same thing, but guys, we don't really care about it as much. Yeah, so
taking care of your skin.
Skin care matters.
Yeah. And for girls, you can go for manicure, pedicure, all this.
Just taking care of your body is important. Do whatever you need. Getting a haircut, feel fresh,
and most importantly, be clean, be neat.
Being clean.
That will increase your self-confidence, self-esteem.
So
make sure you shower at least twice a day. Come on, guys.
Yeah, man. Small tips. These small things go a long way. You might wake up, take care of yourself. Someone gives you a compliment. You're like, oh.
And make sure you brush your teeth.
Yeah, and floss. And floss. Self-care. Self-care is very, very, very important. Okay. So next, I want to talk about deep breathing exercises.
Okay.
So you wake up every day. It takes about 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Do deep breathing exercise. You can go on YouTube. You can find guys on how to do it. You can meditate, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You breathe for 5 minutes. Now, in those 5 minutes, it's gonna be difficult for you to
focus on.
Yeah. So what I found to be helpful is picturing myself in an empty field, and I just do breathing exercise.
It's more of a visualization.
Yeah, visualization. You're gonna start thinking about other stuff, but having a clear mind is very, very helpful. So deep breathing exercise every day. It helps your blood flow. It helps you to reduce cortisol level in your body.
When the oxygen is being pumped to your brain.
Yeah, exactly.
You can be more efficient, more productive.
Yeah. So deep breathing exercise every day is very, very helpful towards your thinking. So if you're doing deep breathing exercises, you're going to be able to think more clearly after that. You're going to feel better. You think more clearly, you see things differently, and eventually you start doing things differently, and
you'll be in your sane mind.
Yeah, man. Yeah. These are all basically small steps, but
which
when
brings
you
up to
bunch it
bigger,
up all together, what you're gonna gain from it is gonna be amazing.
Like
So
this is like the basement for a strong building.
yeah, exactly. It's a foundation. So the
Foundation for the
foundation
building,
and
yeah.
what you build upon that foundation is just gonna be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
I like that saying. I actually like talking about building a foundation.
Oh
and
man, come on.
whatever it is, struggles in life, whatever it is, if you have a
Yeah.
strong foundation,
Yeah.
everything that you build upon that is gonna be very, very
Your
strong.
roots got to be like really
exactly,
deep.
Exactly.
In
It's
there. Yeah.
very, very simple thing to
Mhm.
understand. Next, exercise.
Yeah.
Bro, exercise.
Physical
is-
fitness.
Physical fitness is extremely, extremely important. Actually, let's you talk about it. You know, you're the
physical
sports
fitness.
guy.
Oh, no, I'm not exactly the
Yeah.
sports guy. Yeah, physical fitness matters because once you're fit physically, you're able to think better. Like in sense that your mind, as what we have spoken earlier, like how your mind will be like working way more like efficiently, and you can be more productive, as I've mentioned. And being physically fit, it doesn't mean that you're like people having six packs or with
Yeah.
some muscular body. Not that. It's about how healthy you are. Like
exactly.
talking
It's
about the
it's
health.
about
Yeah.
fitness.
Yeah, it's about fitness. Like it's not about your appearance exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just taking care of your body.
Yeah,
in
good
general.
sports like at least twice a week. Like
Man.
play something like badminton maybe or tennis or anything.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of
that's
sports out
available.
there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find something that's
Yeah.
good for you. Even if it's gym, CrossFit, whatever it is, jogging every day.
Just go.
Something. There has to be something out there
Even
for
walking
you.
is
Yeah,
considered as
walking,
one
man.
of the good
Just
way to
sweat
keep
it out,
your-
get the
Yeah.
heart pumping.
The most important part is like sweating out. Sweating out really, really matters.
Yeah, definitely.
To keep you like keep your self confidence like higher. Like,
Okay.
sort of, yeah.
So
to maintain it.
yeah. The next part is cutting off bad habits.
Yep.
So that might be through friendship. It might be through addiction.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Like smoking.
Whatever it is. We're exposed to a lot. It's
Mhm.
2023. It's quite
Yeah.
difficult. To avoid certain stuff. So cutting off bad habits. We're not gonna get into the specific details.
I would say that
Yeah.
if you want to try, go ahead once or twice would be fine, but don't get addicted to that particular habit.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you said. Yeah. So just cutting off bad habits.
Yeah.
Bad people surrounding yourself,
Mhm.
that might cloud your judgment towards certain things
Yeah.
in life. It clouds your judgment in your friendship, clouds your judgment towards the thing you
That
you
might
want to do
put
in
a
your life.
circle and keep you in that same circle.
exactly.
Don't be running in the same circle.
Exactly.
Go out of the box. Like explore more.
Exactly. Definitely.
Travel. Like I would also like to add up. Like traveling would really really be a good.
If you have
way.
money, definitely. If you
No,
can afford.
it depends. Like even walking out. Like just going out with your friends, eating. Those sort of things also like considered as going out, having some fresh air. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So the next part is sleep.
Excuse me.
Get enough sleep, man.
Yeah.
We know right now what we're talking about. Maybe you might be hearing it like these guys are like what are they, self-help moguls? They're trying to tell me what to do. But these are like we said, they're basic foundations that
They're Bruce Lee students.
Yeah, man. They're basically like small things you can do that eventually you're gonna see the whole picture. You're gonna see. Right now we're just adding tiny colors, and when you look at the whole picture, it's gonna be you being more confident in yourself, building your self-esteem. Tiny things go a long way. So get enough
a long
sleep.
way to go.
8 hours a day. Stop.
I think for
staying-
students like 6 to 8
man.
is like advisable.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's tough, especially
Yeah.
when you're a student, when you have assignments. I know it's gonna be difficult to get sleep
But
as
try.
a student. Yeah, but try to get like a healthy amount of sleep.
Healthy amount of night sleep. That matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sleeping in the morning and staying awake the whole night. No, it
Yeah.
doesn't work that way.
Actually, I was reading something once that said taking naps that are above 30 minutes is actually bad for your heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like
I have no
apparently
idea about
something
it.
you can't
Really?
you can't
Oh.
nap for a long
Okay, bro.
time during the day because it's not really healthy for your body.
Okay.
If you're tired, I guess it's okay, but I don't know. Doing it every single day is not good for your body. Just
Yeah.
like sitting down every day is not good for your body
Yeah.
because blood is not flowing. Staying on the bed every day is not good for your body.
Yeah.
So walk, and you should get the blood flowing.
Get some exercise.
Yeah,
That's what
get some
it is.
exercise. So next you can set goals for yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? What kind, like,
Shape yourself.
shape yourself. Think to yourself, what is the best version of me?
Mm-hmm.
And what does that person do? What am I doing as the best version of myself? Am I waking up early and exercising? Okay,
You know what is best.
Yeah, you know what is
Yeah.
best for you.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so think to yourself, what is the best version of me doing? Is he waking up? Is he working hard?
Have
You know?
a bucket list for yourself.
Yeah.
Achieve everything.
Yeah, just look at what the best version of you is doing
Mhm.
and just do that. Nothing's stopping you from doing
Yeah.
what the best version of you is supposed to be doing. So it's once you unlock that part of your brain, that tells yourself you can't do this, you can't do that.
Don't focus on
once
the
you
hurdles.
Yeah,
Focus on what can break those hurdles.
Yeah,
and,
exactly,
Bring
exactly.
out the best out of you.
Exactly. So everything, I like saying this, everything in life is not a barrier.
Yeah.
It's not like there's nothing stopping you. It's not a barrier. It's just a hurdle.
Yeah. You can jump all those hurdles.
It's just a temporary challenge. Something you can overcome. Nothing in life
that you can't overcome.
there's
Everything. There is a way out. There is a way
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
We are human beings with brains.
Yeah,
man. Come on.
exactly,
Like,
exactly,
we gotta use our
exactly.
senses. Like
Exactly,
right.
man.
Yeah.
If it's not gonna affect you in like 5-10
Yeah.
years, then it's not important. Just worry. Yeah. Okay, so next is talking to yourself
Mm-hmm.
positively. Our mind can be something that's can get
whatever
danger.
you're feeding to your mind.
Yeah.
That is what you become.
talk to yourself.
Exactly.
If you're someone that's lonely, it's okay to sit and talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Sit,
Hi,
talk
I'm
to
good
yourself.
today.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
feeling great.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
God.
Appreciate yourself.
Appreciate yourself.
Appreciate yourself.
I've achieved something today.
Yeah.
Let's say like you're doing good in your assignment. Like, wow, I've gotten like distinction in my assignment.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you haven't gotten a distinction, if you found yourself like you passed,
Yeah.
it's okay. Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
You did what you could. You did great. And we move forward from that. Appreciate yourself. Give yourself the credit where you can see like you did great.
It's like do your best today and
Yeah.
always remember there is a tomorrow
exactly. So
to be better.
Yeah, exactly. So just talk to yourself. Give yourself props where it's
Yeah.
due. Yeah. The next one's like I said earlier, identify your strengths and build up on that. We already talked about it earlier. If you
Yeah.
missed it, if maybe you came in the stream late, I see we have some viewers. You can just go back after the stream is over.
Yeah.
Re-listen.
You can listen to the entire stream
Yeah,
about
and-
self-esteem and self-confidence mainly.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
we have talked about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So next is actually, let me check off my face your fears.
Yeah, bro.
Face your fears, man.
That's like one of the best way to improve.
Yeah, face your fears, man. If there's something that you're scared of, you're gonna have to face it.
Do not run from problems.
Yeah.
Do not run from your issues. Face it with
Exactly.
guts.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys watched the movie After Earth. Have you watched
Oh,
After
yeah,
Earth?
bro.
Exactly. Will Smith says
Is it
something.
Will Smith and Jaden Smith, right?
Yeah, Will Smith.
Uh-huh.
Will Smith says something when Jaden basically is scared in the movie. He says, "Fear is not real.
Oh, I remember that
it's
scene.
part of your
I
mind."
remember that scene.
To this day, that part has stuck. I think I was 13 when I watched, or 14.
Yeah,
and
that was
I
like-
still remember that line because fear isn't real. There is no
Yeah.
such thing.
It's
as
an
fear.
illusion, actually.
Yeah, it's all in your
It's an
mind. So
illusion,
face your fears. If you're scared to go up and talk in front of people,
yeah.
it's gonna be hard the first time. But once you get past it, you're gonna be like, you know what? That wasn't that bad. It was crazy, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. You go up a second time and be like, okay,
Exactly.
this time was better. The more you do it, you're gonna get better.
yeah,
and
exactly.
You're gonna, be more confident.
improve yourself.
Exactly. So yeah,
Just do not run from your fears.
do not
That
run from your
matters,
fears. Because the more you run from it, the more
The
it's gonna
more
chase.
it's gonna
after
chase you.
Yeah, it's always gonna be there. So
Stand
once,
still and face it.
exactly, it's
Yeah.
very very simple. So if you have a pen and paper right now, you can write everything that we said.
Yeah.
If you find it helpful, you can pass it over to your friends. Those that
Or
are
you can
struggling.
replay it so
Yeah,
that
you can
our viewers
Yeah, man.
and our views can
Yeah, if someone out there is an editor, you can make a motivational video of KK and Leroy.
Yeah, bro, come on. That will be, We're gonna be featured on
Yeah.
Steve Harvey's show soon.
Yeah, definitely. You find us on TikTok.
Yeah.
Wake up every day.
Yeah, come on. Do not run from your fears.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man, these are
Exactly.
our pointers.
Jokes
You know,
apart, yeah, the points are like really valid
yeah,
though.
you guys can go out there. Like I said, there's a vast amount of information. You can go out there, find new things.
Keep
Do your own
learning.
research. Keep learning.
Keep learning.
But be careful not to get too deep down the rabbit hole, because that
Mhm.
can be very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
If you sit with a lot of information and you're not applying it into your life, then you're gonna stay in the same position.
It's gonna be a waste.
Yeah, it's gonna be a waste of
Being with it,
information.
yeah.
So if you find something out there that's helpful, don't sit in that motivative state that you're in right now, because motivation is temporary.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Work
Discipline is what is
permanent.
important.
Yeah.
Okay, so discipline yourself to do those things, and you will find yourself becoming more confident in yourself. So don't just sit with the information and think, oh, I
Exactly.
know that eating more healthy is gonna help me, but I don't know why I'm struggling with self-confidence. It's okay. We all struggle with it. Have hope. Hope is very, very important.
Hope is, there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just go for it.
Have hope. We know it's difficult.
Never
We've all-
stop going.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Keep going.
It's okay. We're
Yeah.
giving you a virtual hug right now.
Yeah, come on, like have a virtual hug from us, KK and Leroy.
Yeah, man. If
Yeah.
you're struggling, know that it's okay. There's always something out there that can help you. Don't ever give up.
Yeah.
Don't give up on yourself, because you
Never.
matter. Your self-esteem matters. Your body
mental health
matters. Your mental
physical
health matters.
matters.
Everything in your life matters. Okay. Don't ever.
You matter.
Yeah, you matter,
That
man.
matters.
You don't give up on yourself.
Mhm.
Have hope. There's a light at the end of the
Yeah.
tunnel. Even if there's another tunnel,
Go.
there's
Keep
gonna
traveling.
be there's gonna be that sunshine, and enjoy
Yeah.
that sunshine.
Exactly.
Yeah, bask in that in the moment, and it's gonna be okay. So
Exactly.
actually, we're gonna give you a little bit.
There's this. I would like to add up this. Have you guys watched Kung Fu Panda? Have you watched Kung Fu Panda, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah,
That was
of course,
amazing,
yeah,
bro.
I know, right?
Stop playing with me.
There's this particular scene where Master Oogway says that
The
yesterday. Huh?
The famous quote.
Yeah, the famous quote.
Oh my god.
Yesterday is a history.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Yeah, correct.
Come on.
Keep going with that quote, man.
Yeah, man. That's an
Honestly,
amazing
Kung Fu
quote.
Panda helped me a lot to come out from certain depression. I used to watch Kung Fu Panda like on a daily basis, bro. Yeah, because Kung Fu Panda, it seems like an animated feature, but there's a lot in Kung Fu Panda.
Man. The
come
moral
on,
aspect.
look at how Paul converted himself into a dragon warrior.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
that particular physical appearance. and all.
Exactly.
That's what self-confidence is.
Yeah, man. Watch
What Po
Kung Fu
achieved.
Panda.
Yeah.
Watch Po achieve. Yeah, man. You can find something in everything. That
Yeah.
you can learn something from everything that
Exactly.
you watch.
Go and
Everything
watch
you
Kung Fu
listen.
Panda, guys.
Yeah, man. Okay. What I found to be helpful, and we're going towards animation now.
Okay.
Maybe we can talk about animation now next.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right?
next
Okay.
episode,
Where do you
yeah.
want to go?
Have you watched Soul?
Yeah, bro.
Disney Soul. Man,
that's
I
amazing.
I love
That's
that.
amazing.
I love that.
It was like Oscar winning, right?
Yeah, it was amazing. So
yeah.
once he understood, when I saw what's it called, number 22 or number 11?
2022, right?
I don't know.
remember either, yeah.
Basically, the little soul that was being, very naive and didn't want to, go on Earth and live. Once I saw her appreciate what life is, I was like, wow, man. I
That's
was like,
so
wow.
wholesome, bro.
Maybe I should appreciate life more.
Yeah.
Today, it's something I'm still struggling with, to appreciate life more and living in the moment. But,
Yeah.
I know how to. I guess I'm a subject to what I was talking about earlier, whereby I know the information and I'm not putting into practice. And, use what you know. Use the information that you know, and ultimately you will be self-confident, and you're gonna reach.
Like,
You're gonna be the person you
build
want to
your
become.
self-esteem, Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose it again, and you're gonna have to do it again.
Yep.
It's a process.
Never give up.
Yeah, it's a process.
Keep going.
Okay, so yeah, man, we've reached the end.
of our segment.
Yeah,
right?
segment. Yeah, man. I hope you guys learned something.
And I hope you
really
guys
hope.
enjoyed.
Yeah, we're both new
our-
to this.
Yeah.
to this
I
thing.
hope we have done well.
Yeah, man. We're
Yeah.
both new. I hope you learned something, and I
I hope this stream would have been informative.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
those
yeah.
listeners out there.
Yeah, in the future we're gonna be better.
Yeah, we'll keep upgrading. Yeah, we'll never stop, right, bro?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Eventually we're gonna get better.
Yeah.
We're gonna improve, like we
Yeah.
said. Right now we're working, and eventually,
yeah.
maybe one day you'll hear KK on
Yeah.
the radio.
Steve Harvey,
You'll have your own podcast,
Yeah.
whatever it is. You'll see it on
Maybe.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, we thank you guys for the support.
Thank you
giving
so
to
much,
Sunway
everyone,
Radio.
for
We like to plug the YouTube
Yeah.
channel. You can also find it on Spotify. So yeah, man, share it with your friends. Share it
Sun4U
with-
radio station.
Yeah,
all right.
Sun4U radio
Yeah.
station. Yeah, of course. So yeah, share it with your friends. Share it with
Share
your
it around,
family.
yeah.
With other school Monash
Yeah,
chairs, whatever it
exactly.
is.
Make us
yeah.
famous, man.
Yeah, make us famous.
Come on.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, man, we
Yeah.
thank you guys.
Signing off, KK.
Bye, Leroy. See you guys
take
next
care.
time.
See you all.
Bye.
Bye. you.